This holiday season, spread a little extra cheer with BMW. For every new BMW bought in the month of November, we'll donate 200 meals to families in need through Feeding America. Over the last 7 years, BMW has proudly helped provide over 17 million meals to those in need, and with your help, that number will continue to grow. Visit your local BMW center for details or visit bmwusa.com/drive-to-end-hunger today. Take advantage of exceptional offers during BMW's Drive to End Hunger event.
When you work in tech at Cox, you get to do meaningful work every day. You get to be the biker who codes as fast as he rides, crafting advanced tech solutions that transform car buying, or a guitarist who develops harmonious apps and websites, connecting people to people and businesses, all in real time. A savvy soccer mom running solution sets as passionately as she runs gameplays. Be the super secret keeper, designing cybersecurity systems to protect private data and websites. A planet protector, expanding EV battery life and inventing more ways to build a better future for all. When you work in tech at Cox, you get to do career-defining work that solves the greatest problems of our time. Join us and connect to work that improves lives, including yours. Learn more about our family of businesses at cox.career/tech.
I want you to tell that girl exactly how you feel. If you don't, we'll meet with guns, and only one of us will walk away.
Have Gun, Will Travel. Starring Mr. John Daner as Paladin. San Francisco, 1875. The Carlton Hotel, headquarters of a man called Paladin.
It is your move, Mr. Wong.
Well, Mr. Wong have duties to perform. He must do them.
Oh, duties can wait. You move.
Mr. Paladin, must I move?
I'm afraid you'll have to, Miss Wong, or resign the game.
Oh, that is good. Mr. Wong, resign.
Oh, no, you cannot do that. You win from Hey Boy. Now, Hey Boy win from you.
Hey, boy, if she resigns, you're the winner.
No, she robbed me of pleasure of winning. You move.
Oh.
You move.
Very well. Checkmate.
Oh, you have duties. Why do you not do them? Hey Boy have duties also.
Oh.
Hey Boy takes his chess so seriously.
Mr. Wong, very unwise to make Hey Boy angry.
No, he'll get over it. But perhaps the next time, Miss Wong, just a small amount of discretion.
But when you teach me to play chess, you will not teach me how to lose.
Well, yes, but every woman must know how to lose, Miss Wong, and when.
Ah, yes, sir. Miss Wong will remember.
Good.
You need help now, Mr. Paladin?
No, thank you. I'm all packed and ready to go.
Do you stay long?
Well, I don't think so.
Is the job with danger?
Possibly.
Smoking more now, but enjoying it less. Have a real cigarette, have a Camel. The best tobacco makes the very best smoke. Have a real cigarette, have a Camel. Are you looking for flavor and mildness? Have a real cigarette, have a Camel. The best tobacco makes the very best smoke. Have a real cigarette, a real cigarette, a real cigarette, have a Camel.
If you're smoking more today, but enjoying it less, try Camels. The Camel blend of costly Turkish and
Now it's getting clear. She told me that old miser was going to hire a gunfighter to get rid of me. You're the one. You're him, aren't you?
What happened to you, Court? You're not the same man I used to know.
I'm the same one, right enough.
Thanks for the beer.
Captain,
Yeah?
there's just one thing.
What's that?
Maybe you remember there was only one man in our whole cavalry outfit could handle a gun better than you. And that was me.
If dandruff dulls your hair, leaves your scalp itchy, please listen. You can get rid of annoying dandruff so fast today, no one should suffer any longer. With Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo, unsightly dandruff's gone in 3 minutes. It's the quickest, easiest of all leading shampoos. Besides that, using Fitch regularly is guaranteed to keep embarrassing dandruff away. Simply apply in the unique Fitch manner. Before you wet hair, rub in 1 minute. This way, Fitch shampoo penetrates right down to the scalp. Next, add water. Lather 1 minute to wash every trace of dandruff out of your hair. Then rinse 1 minute. All that loosened dandruff goes down the drain. In 3 minutes with Fitch, 1 rubbing, 1 lathering, 1 rinsing, dandruff's gone. And while removing dandruff, Fitch can also brighten hair up to 35%. To get rid of dandruff problems forever, brighten hair too, use Fitch regularly. Get Fitch Dandruff Remover Shampoo today, only 59 cents.
It's Jeffrey.
May I come in?
Oh, please, yes, of course.
Mr. Paladin, I'll not waste your time. How much is my father paying you to get rid of Court?
Well, now,
It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, I'll double it if you leave town right now.
I can't do that.
Why?
If I leave, he'll just hire someone else.
I'll worry about that when it happens.
Oh. Have you ever thought that maybe your father is right about Court Newman?
Don't say that. Don't you ever say that.
It could be true.
No. Court loves me. Please leave, Mr. Paladin.
I'm sorry, I can't.
I'm begging you.
I'm sorry. Now, it isn't that I'd... Oh, now, wait a minute.
I'm going to kill you, Mr. Paladin.
Now, you better think very carefully before you pull that trigger.
You leave me no choice. I've got to do it.
Now, drop the gun now.
No.
Drop it.
No.
Now, that was a very foolish thing to try.
You don't know how it is. Please leave us alone.